Kinds of problems. These combination circuits, your goal is to become a series circuit. And as I've said in previous videos, the most important thing is to find the total resistance first and then the total current. So the total resistance in this one will be, I see here we have 500, so the 500, that's in series. So is this, plus 400, plus, now we have a parallel circuit right here, plus 1 over 200. Plus 1 over 100 to negative 1. And to find the total current, of course, I equals V total over R total. And you know the total voltage, so that's just going to be 50 divided by whatever this number is, the total resistance. And then what that tells you, it tells you that the current through here is, blue maybe, I total. And the current through here, in a series circuit, the total current is the same. So the current here is I total. But of course, when you reach this point right here, some of the current goes this way and some of the current goes that way. And it splits, and it's not an even split because this is 200 and 100. And the way to solve that problem is, then what you want to do is you want to find all the appropriate voltages. So I want to find the voltage. We know the total voltage would be equal to V4 plus V1 plus, I'm going to call it V23. Now, how do I find V? Now, with this, of course, we know to be 50, right? So then I would encourage you to find V4 and V1. So V4 is going to be equal to I4 times R4. Now, remember, I4, because I4 right here is in a series part of the circuit, is equal to I total. So that's equal to the I total times the R4. Okay, and then the same thing for V1 is I1 R1, which really is I total R1. And R1 is 500 and R4 is 400. And then you want to figure out what the voltage is going through here. Now, the voltage is additive. It has to add up to 50, right? So if you know that this, 50 equals V4 and V1, which you found here, and then you can find V23. But V23 is basically equal to V2 equals V3. And then what you can do to find the current in this branch with 200, to find the current, so I2 would be equal to V2 over R2, right? Or times. That's right. And so this will be whatever you got here. That number goes here, right? And then R2, in this case, is just 200. That's just given, right? And then that will give you the current, and you do the same process to find I3. Now note, I2 plus I3 has to equal I total. And then you can figure out what's going on in this circuit. I think that's enough. You don't need help on the other two. There is the other two. There's this one here, and there's this one, but it's following the same procedure. Again, reminder, find the total resistance. That's step one. Then find the total current. Then break out your voltages. Find out each of the voltages in this series portion, and you might have V2, V3, V23, but then that equals this. Then you can plug it into, the trick is what's the current in the branch, or branches, it could be multiple. To find the current in the branches, you're going to take your V2 or whatever that resistor is, divided by that R2, but that's going to be the current through this system. All right, Houston, we don't have a problem. Bye.